Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about some of the reasons why people in Germany get involved in community renewable energy projects. Now, if you look at why the government itself says it wants the energy transition, it will list things, of course, like climate change. There's also a macroeconomic perspective. So by mid-century, the energy transition is supposed to provide economic benefits. And finally, energy independence or the reliability of energy supply plays a big role. Essentially, this means less dependence on energy imports and making more of your energy at home. Now, a recent survey was conducted among nearly 200 energy cooperatives in Germany. Here's the ranking that they found. Based on a level of 1 to 5, so 1 being not very important, and 5 being the most important, two things that came in last in terms of importance were personal profits and energy supply. They came in at midfield around 2.6 points. The researchers also asked a really interesting question that doesn't get asked enough. They asked people whether they got involved in this community energy project in order to be members of the community. In other words, get to know your neighbors. And this got 3.4 in the ranking, far above personal profits. And then there were 4 items that came in fairly high with more than 4 points. If we start at the top, we see supporting the energy transition. Conservation was also a very big issue. And then there's participation, which means generally just being involved in decisions, being involved in the democratic process. So we would want to make a slight distinction there between just being a member of a community and getting to know your neighbors and participating in the democratic process. It's a little bit more political. Finally, here's one that I think really deserves more attention, and that's local added value. This ranked higher than personal profits, okay? What this means is that when people invest in community renewable energy projects, they want a good return. They want a good return for themselves, but more than that, they want a good return for their surroundings, for their neighbors, for their community, for the city budget. This is often overlooked when we talk about people becoming involved in these projects for personal gain. These findings indicate that the personal gain is actually not as important as the wealth of the whole community. So in the end, we need to keep in mind what I've learned from a number of community energy projects across Germany, and that's that people get involved as much to save their own communities as they do to save the planet.